Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to learn about HTML. HTML is not programming exactly, it's hypertext markup language which you create in a website. So the first thing you need to do is download something to actually make your website in. So I always use Notepad++. There's a free download, you can get it on the internet by literally just typing in Notepad++ and downloading it. The first thing we need to do is we actually need to put in a few things. So this .type HTML is where we tell the actual piece of software we're going to be making a website. We're going to be starting our HTML text here, so we've opened it, we've given it a head bracket, a tag, sorry, then we're going to be doing the head. So the head just means anything that goes in this little bit here. So that's a title mainly. So if we change this document to my first website, that title will come up there. Notice how there is a closing tag here. This closing tag means that we've finished with that actual, we've opened it here and we have to close it, so we've finished with that bit. Then we have to close the head, so these are linked. The body, this is where we put everything to do with the body, so I'm going to start with a paragraph. And all of this stuff will come in here. So we're going to put P. This is my first website. So I'm going to close it like that. Then we've got as body, so we're going to end that bit, and then this is saying we've stopped writing in HTML and we no longer need it. So I'm just going to save it. Now I'm going to save it. In a new folder, because you need to keep everything together. I'm going to call it I need to put .html on the end, because if you don't, it will automatically think it's just a text document. Just seeing if there's a HTML down here, but it's fine because it'll still save it. Okay, and you'll notice it's changed colour slightly. So if we open up the location we save this in, click on that. See, this is why we need to save it as a .html, so we're going to go File, Save As. I'm going to .html like that, and that should, there we go. So I'm going to open it in Chrome. There we go. So you've got my first website there, which is linked to this bit, and you got this is my first website. Now if we put a h1 tag in here, which makes it a heading, so it makes it bigger and bolder, save it, refresh, there we go. So that's all good and well, however it looks a bit boring. So there's things we can do, so we can add images, we can add text, we can add colours, or we need something called a CSS. Now CSS is Cascading Style Sheet, so what it actually does is it means you can actually add style to it without actually messing up your HTML. So you have this page which is your raw code, and then you have the CSS which is all your style sheets. So I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to call this one style.css. Okay, and it'll be in here like that, and it looks different because it's a cascading style sheet. So I'm going to write background, curly brackets, close your curly brackets, colour, which is the American version. I'm just going to put red. If we save it, nothing will happen just yet because we haven't linked it. Okay, so nothing will happen just yet because we need to link it. So in order to link it, we're going to go back to here, and we're going to go into the head section, I'm going to type in link relative style sheet, so it's text, and we've got to change the name here, so it's going to be style. So we're saying that it's going to be a text or a CSS file, it's going to be a style sheet, and we're going to link it, and this is the name of it. I'll click refresh. Did I save it? No, I didn't save my style sheet. Why? There we go. So let's have a mess. Let's change it to light blue. I'm not sure if this does actually work. Oh, it does. Let's try pink. There we go. Alright, let's do this H1 tag. Let's do font family equals, sorry, font family and let's do Helvetica. Let's do colour. Let's go green and see what happens with that. There we go. So we've changed the colour, we've changed the style. Now let's do the P tag. Let's try something because I want it to move a little bit of an indent. So put padding. Left. Let's put it 20px. Now let's change the colour to blue. Just fix that mistake there. Save it. Refresh it. There we go, so we've moved in slightly. Let's make it a bit of a... Let's put 120 so you can actually see it. There you go. Okay, so we're getting there. So, let's actually start making his website. So we can keep all this in. What we're going to do is we're actually going to create an infographic first. So, we're going to open up onto PowerPoint. It's the easiest one to do. And we are going to insert, it's going to be your header. So we're going to shape fill, we're going to go no fill for now. I'm going to outline it just in black. I'm going to insert a text box. I'm going to call this one my YouTube name, and then my tagline. So let's have some fun, let's change it. What looks good? I like that one. And if we just bring that in a bit. And then I light bulb. Like that. Just gonna do see if we can get the background off this one. No, so I'll just do correction, colour. Perfect. So I've got my heading. Select all. I'm going to group it. I'm going to save picture as. Save it as a GIF. Click save. Okay, so I'm going to put my header right at the top. So I'm going to put img src equals, and then it was called header dot gif, like that. And we can finish there. However, it's always good to put alt equals like that. I'm pretty sure we have to put a clothing tag. That's it. So we're going to click save, and this should appear. Perfect. So now we need to add something to it because it looks a bit. We need to put it into the middle. However, for now, we're going to leave our first video there, as it is already 12 minutes long, 13 minutes long now. So we're going to leave this first video there, and I shall pick up from here on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the videos.